I'm getting rid of that button. Getting rid of that button. I've got another link. You have to get it off the site, or I can get it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. Absolute muppet. Stream dropped, that's wrong.
I didn't know how else to say it.
No, I said it. I said that. That's what I said. Join part 2 here.
You putting it in the link?
I'm putting it in the comments. Yeah, if you're on the live though, here I'll send the link to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Cool. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely ridiculous. Stupid idiot. Okay, we've got 7 people back online. We're here. I've got to rearrange my Stream Deck. That screwed me. I have a go live button, but it seems it's also a finish stream button, which I am deleting right now so that I can't bump it, because that was 100% my fault. 100% my fault. Oh, hello, Graham's here. Yeah, I just went to punch my my Stream Deck here to say remove comment, but underneath remove comment is end live stream, and I just tapped it, so it's now gone. It's absolutely gone. All right, so where we left off there is Wallace had just said that even though he's booked that boat through us, those 2 places are still showing that's available, even though it's on hold. You cannot book it and pay for it right now. I'm getting WhatsApp messages from everyone now saying, hey, your stream crashed. Yeah, I wish it crashed. I wish. I screwed it up. Rejoin new stream. There we go. Okay, we're back. There we go. Excellent. Sitting on my Hansa 460 in Valencia and prepping for winter storage. Do I leave on distribution and service, or just distribution? Okay, that's a bit of off the topic, but I like that. Questions, Matthias, on that one? I'm assuming you're plugged into shore power. Does your marina leave the shore power on all the time? Do you have automatic bilge pumps? Are your automatic bilge pumps hooked up to your distribution, or are they straight through to your battery? And whatever you have for charge float, do you have any solar? That's not a question I can just answer with one answer. So that one's tough. That one's tough. So you've got to find out whether your marina is going to leave your power on, or if they turn it off, turn it on, whatever, for trickle charge. Are you a lithium system, or you're a standard AGM system? There's a lot of things to unpack there. But I would probably say I don't know how it's wired. I don't know it's how wired, so I can't give advice on that one. Sorry. All right, we're back on the live stream. I haven't got as many people as I had before, but yeah. Shore power bilge just hooked up to distribution, no solar. Then leave distribution on, and I wouldn't imagine you need lithium. Jeez. Little bit out of my warehouse to do that on a live stream. That's my first bit of information. When I leave my boat, I leave the service batteries and the distribution. I leave everything on effectively, and my bilge pumps and everything. And if it's lithium in a modern system, can you hook into it remotely to turn the water heater on and stuff like that? Does it get cold? And if you do leave your water heater on, make sure you turn the temperature all the way down, so it's only just stopping things freezing, not actually heating the water too much. But yeah, I would say just distribution, probably, as long as your chargers are all set up through the other one, through that as well. So, and as long as turning your service battery off doesn't stop them being trickle charged. A little bit more. I don't know. Sorry, mate. So let's get back into this just for the end of the stream and figure out the last couple of things that I wanted to talk about. So that was one instance that we had going on here. I also wanted to share this story, which I'll put up on YouTube shortly as a short weekly live. No, where is it? Where is it? This was something I came across in the marina not long ago. And the issue here was this boat had been booked in the off season for what I know is like 40 or 50% discounts. Okay. And that's all well and good to get a boat really, really cheap. But what's not well and good about that is, God, where is it? Shorts. Is that when you get a boat really, really, really cheap, here we go, you don't necessarily get any support. Just down at Baltich on a Sunday, and this really shits me because I was just coming down to get something off the boat, and we did that, and I see that there's this boat having trouble over here, and the charter company is just completely uninterested in helping them, it seems. They said, oh, just, dive on it. Yeah, just dive on it in the marina, even though it's not allowed to dive on your own boats in the marina. You've got to get the marina diver. But they're just kind of uninterested. No one was out there helping them. It's a Sunday, yes, but there was people from the charter company here. There's no care on that. There's no care in the beginning. So I've given them we helped them out as much as they could, got them off the ropes, and give them some tips about how to do it. Yeah, you can take the light. But and I've got to go now. But we've got a few wraps off the propeller, and we helped them out with the gearing and pulling them into the centre of the marina so nothing was getting damaged. But I've given them my contact so that they can charter through us next time, so that we can help them out with all of this. That really frustrates me. So stuff like that, obviously I just seen the video, really frustrates me. I'll throw that up as a short, but because that charter's going out so dirt cheap, there really is a lack of care in some cases. Like from an owner's point of view, okay, from an owner's point of view, I would rather my boat didn't go out than went out for more than 30% discount, because I don't make any money. And I lose boat hours, all right? I'm running engines, I'm using sails, I'm using beds, I'm using doors, I'm using everything. There is damage or wear and tear going on that boat for what? 400 euros profit, okay? Or, but like it's not even good cash flow from a boat owner's point of view. When your boat has to pay, no, I won't go into that. But that is just, it's a charter company mass dumping discounts in order to get weeks booked on the list. Now, weeks booked on the list is not good, and if you don't get any money from it, the boat just gets used. And then now it's got a prop wrap, it's got damage to the stern drive, to the sail drive. It's going to have anti-foul issues on the mooring lines that got caught on the rudder and all that sort of stuff. That's not good business for your charter boat to go out when it didn't make any money. So that is another issue that I really, really got a problem with those really, really deep discounts. If you're going to discount something so deep, fine, but stand by your product and make sure it's working properly, and then help out your clients. There's no support in that. So that was another situation that I didn't really like. All right, I'm going to throw that out to questions now. Matthias says that doesn't get below 10. Yeah, I thought about that when I said it, but anyway, just things to consider out. So yeah, look, throw if you've got questions or you've got comments around this, I'd love to hear them right now. But that is something to just be very aware of this coming charter season, like for 2026, because this strategy it's not one or two companies, it's a lot of places. And if you come to us and you want to charter a boat, we're going to do everything we can to help you, to make it the best we can, make it the absolute best experience we can do.
And it doesn't mean we don't charter less expensive boats, because we do.
Thank you, Anna. And it doesn't mean we don't charter less expensive boats. We do. We will charter less expensive boats. So
we just make sure
we just want to make sure that they're in good condition, the best possible thing you can get from a company that we do. And the reason to book through an agent, this is a question that comes up a lot. Okay, the reason to book through an agent is actually here. Okay, the reason to book through us versus going direct to the charter company, because you might have a relationship with the charter company, or you can get direct to the charter company. You know which charter company you're going through. The reason to go with an agent is that if you trust that agent and that agent is actively helping you, then you've got an in-between. So when something doesn't quite feel right, so you get to the dock and you check in the office and they're like, oh, there's this extra fee. And you're like, hold up, that wasn't in my paperwork. Oh yeah, this is normal. It's an €80 eco fee that you've got to pay that you didn't pay on your paperwork, something like that. And you come back to, and then you go, okay, oh shoot, okay, well, what am I going to do? They've said I've got to pay this, so you pay another €90 there. And then they come back and they say, oh yeah, well that was missing, whatever, you got to pay for this. If you have an agent like us and you go, this doesn't feel right, then you can call us, or you can send a message and say, hey, this is happening right now at our check-in. Is this right, or what's going on? And we're going to be able to translate everything for you and go, okay, no, that's not right. And we will call the charter company and straighten this out, because that, I've got it all written here. That is included. You don't have to pay that. That's not part of it, whatever. Or, hey, that is right. See our email on 15th of whatever. It laid out that fee. You're okay. They're not trying to scam you. That is a normal thing. And it was listed. I'm sorry, we didn't make it more prominent in your information. So that's one good reason to have an agent down here. Another good reason to use us is because we're generally renting boats we know, right? Not all of them. I can't know all of the boats, but 80% of the boats we rent, I will have seen, been on, sailed, know of, talked to the owner, something like that, because those are the boats that I'm recommending, because I know that they're all right. So that's a huge thing there. Lovro's just put a comment in here. Even when Iskra and Lovro, their two boats, go out for 50%, Waypoint Charter gives a free skipper to undock you from the cramped marina. This is good, all right? So that's showing that they're actually still helping out. They're not cutting the costs even when it goes up 50%. Lovro says over 90% of bookings on my boats are through agencies. Almost nobody goes directly to the charter company. It's because the agencies are the ones that are putting out all the advertisement and grabbing clients and pulling them in from here to here and using that, because they've got a bigger reach. Yeah, but depending on the charter company. You've got charter companies like Croatia Yachting, who are an agent, charter company, broker, agent, like sales, everything, and they've got a huge reach and they've got massive media, and they give good prices because of it. So they give cheap prices because of it. So yeah, there is a whole range of what's going on there. And I don't mind if you come to us. I don't mind if you don't come to us. This is us, not us complaining. We've actually got more inquiries now than Anna and I and Chelsea can really deal with. So we're not advertising at all anymore. We do zero paid advertising, and it's going well. It's going well. We're just getting better at dealing with the clients that we've got, instead of trying to hunt and hunt and hunt for more and more and more. So look, I hope this was helpful. If you think this would be helpful to anyone else, these two streams, oh, that frustrates me. Please share them there. Like this video if it's been helpful. And yeah, we're excited to get into 2026. We are taking bookings for 2026 now. A lot. Huge. Like, it's full on right now. We've done, how many weeks, Anna? If you could count those. Well, we've done over 60 bookings for 2026 already, which is big, considering last year's bookings in total was about 180. We did about 180 charters last season. We've already done 60 bookings, 60 charters for next season, and it's 14th November. So get in. Matthias says, some of the Hansa 460s have no chain bracket. The chain can jump off and eat into the fiberglass. I had this on mine. This is a design issue in the manufacturer, and it's easy to do for a charter client. Did it to me too. I reviewed the shit out of it for the 2022 Hansa 460 Janina. Yeah, I know I dogged a bunch of the stuff, and they changed it. So the 2024 model has the chain bracket on it. But yeah, I agree. It is an issue. It is an issue. I had them put a tang on it on the 22 one so that it didn't do that. But it was, yeah, terrible design. How do you insure against that? As a charter boat, that's a really good point. Do you mean from an owner's point of view or from the charter company? That's a really good point, actually. So I think I'm relatively clued up when it comes to anchoring and doing boat things, relatively, okay? And it did it to me. So whatever I did wrong, it did that. It jammed in there. I saw it straight away before it tore the whole thing to pieces. And I was like, whoa, that's bad. So I stopped and I fixed it, whatever. But there's my daughter, probably had enough of the day. I can hear her in the hallway. So how do you insure against that? You need to get it replaced. Like that's something that charter company needs to fix. If that did that to me and they tried to charge me for the damage, I would show the example and I'd be like, no, that doesn't work. That's a design fault which caused that damage, not me. And most importantly, this is something you want to look at all over the boats when you go and charter as a charterer, to go and say, right, video, get to the anchor bowsprit, like the anchor and all this. This is something they're going to check huge. So if you've got fairing and everything up there, you go up, you take a photo, you video the whole thing, because you might not see that damage until it happens more to you. But actually you go back to your video and see, okay, there was a wear factor there. This is an ongoing problem. So I'm not dealing with this crap. Or show them my review. Yeah. Who we got there? Guppy, happy Friday. Nick and 45D, thank you. Cheers, Jivali. How's the Grease Flotilla going? Good little plug there, Nico. I love it. Grease Flotilla, 3 out of 5 boats are sold. Okay, there's 2 places left on the Grease Flotilla. If you're watching this and you're not Sharpen Up alumni, or you're not in the 45D community already, it's only gone out to the 45D community, so you wouldn't even know about it. But we are running a flotilla in Greece, 2026, October 25th, the last week of the season in Greece. Really looking forwad to it, and it's already 60% booked. Admiral's Passage on my boat is available, which you can apply for, and 2 more. I'll take 2 more charter boats in the fleet to go out, but that's looking really, really good. Vincent's here. Awesome to hear you guys are doing so well, and thank you always for your precious advice and guidance. You guys are awesome. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Well-known problem on the Hans 460. Yeah, it is. It is. And hopefully I made it more known by slacking it all over the internet. That and the and not being able to lift the lazarettes when the lowerable tables are down. That's a really dumb thing they did. But yeah. All right, cool. We broke a few things on Hansa 418. I booked through you. That company was so good about it and just said it was normal wear and tear. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to hear from an owner when stuffs get broken and I have to fix it because it's normal wear and tear. And you're like, hey, you could have avoided that, you know, but it's a good thing. And there's got to be a balance between that. Like when stuff breaks on the boat or when stuff gets broken on the boat, as an owner, I want that to be charged in somehow, you know, like if it's gross negligence or if it's just stupidity or whatever it is, I want that to be charged because all these little bits, when you get to the end of the season, add up and they're expensive. Boats ain't cheap. So I think I would rather, if I was a charter company, I'd rather be a charter company that's going to give a great standard of yacht, which has all of these things fixed and fixed properly as fast and as often as possible. And when there is more damage, it gets charged for properly, and that's it. There is a really good strategy for a number of charter companies that's coming up now. Sail Club Vranic does it in Marina, and Nisos does it in Greece. Basically, deposit insurance is mandatory. You don't leave a €3,000 deposit anymore or a €2,000 deposit on your credit card and then get charged for what damages there are. Deposit insurance is just part of the price. You pay for it. Doesn't matter. It's mandatory. So that means if there's big damage, it's covered. It's covered because they're going to claim on it on the deposit insurance policy that you purchased when you chartered the boat. So that is a better strategy in my mind for a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's just kind of where it is. Just checking my daughter, make sure she's okay. So I think that is pretty much everything I've got to say on this topic. Watch out for boat around. Watch out for boats that are not available and paying deposits on them. Sorry, I'm just going to throw that one up. My winter repair and service bill is €10K for Iskra and 12K for Lovdo. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. Damage happens. Makes sense why fuss over sorting after. Exactly. So but then there's another point there is like, okay, if they have deposit insurance, are they claiming on it? Okay, so that's something about trusting charter companies. Now, from a charterer point of view, that doesn't matter. From an owner's point of view, it's like, okay, well, that damage happened. Did you claim on it and get it fixed properly? Or did you just keep, whatever. So there's something there. And Nico's got it right. Simply book through 45D. I love it. So if you've caught the end of the stream, again, hit the like button if you haven't already. And share it with anyone you find this useful. We're going to be putting out more of these streams, more informational stuff. And if you want to get on our email list, then jump onto our website and join our email list. Send us an email at team@45degreessailing.com and say, hey, put me on your email list. We're in a transition stage at the moment, so I need to just capture that to get our weekly charter tips and all that sort of stuff that's going out. Not weekly, but whatever, to get our newsletters. Get in for your charters for 2026. Get in now. Okay, we're taking a lot of bookings. It's time to do it. I am just about completely booked up for next season on Miller Felice already. Okay, so I've got about 4 weeks left that I'm going to sell as skippered charters. If you want to come sailing with me on Miller Felice, Hansa 548 is a skippered charter next season. Get in touch with us now. I've got a brand new set of sails. No, nothing. That's not real yet. But anyway, if you want to come sailing with me, then get in for that quick. There's only 4 weeks left. And if you want to get into flotillas, Admiral's Passage is still available in May on the Sharpen Up flotilla, and the Mariner's Way chartering is all completely booked out, so that's May done, other than Admiral's Passage. October's got some spaces on it, and Greece is 3 out of 5 boats booked. So if you want to get in and sail with us in 2026, get in now. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Have a great night. On a side note, Lovdo's application for Yacht Week did go through. Congratulations. Lovdo's going to try and go work for Yacht Week next season. Good luck. Good luck. But that's fantastic. All right. Chat to you all in the future. All right. Thanks, everyone.